Well met, fellow Star Travelers. Welcome back to Moonshadow Fantasy. I am your host, Makarios Moonshadow, aka Maka, here to bring you the Ruby Weapon Extreme, aka the Cinder Drift Extreme, aka the Beef Soft Taco Supreme. Yeah. Special shout out to my homie Vex, who is joining us today. Hiya Vex, how's it going, buddy? So we are two Pictomancers doing this at average item level 110, so nothing fancy. Level 100, Unsynced, for the Shadowbringer Baby Red Dragon mount. Now this fight does have a restart point, so we're going to utilize that so that we can use our paintings to burn down the ads really fast, but we'll get to that later. Go ahead and eat some beef soft tacos or some pizza, whatever you got. Any extra health is helpful. The Pictomancer does have a shield, which will come in handy for the tank buster that Vex is about to take to the face. But let's get started. Like any other fight, the raid is going to be a raid-wide damage straight off the bat. So after the raid-wide, he's going to do a Flexi Claw and summon some Magitech bits on the outside, which shoot lasers. And then some AoEs are going to spawn and come towards you in a circular, kind of clockwise fashion. So I'm going to show you how to fail at it and then how to do it correctly. So Flexi Claw, that's just some AoE. But then he's going to do the Heli Claw. Hello Claw? So what you want to do is you want to bait these Magitech AoEs towards the outside. So stand towards the outside, baiting the AoEs, then move inwards and hug the AoE towards your left and move inwards. That will dodge all the AoEs that are spinning at you in a circular fashion. After that, you'll get some more AoEs coming at you. And then comes the Stomp, which is the tank buster. Vex is going to pop his shield, so he doesn't take too much damage. And then here's the 1 or 2 mechanics. So first, he's going to do Flexi Claw. Either way, just move away from the boss towards the back to dodge the incoming wave called Raven's Claw. And then after Raven's Claw, we're going to get 1 of 2 mechanics. Liquefaction is the first one that you might get. To do this, simply find the vein that is the longest, stand on it, and you're going to drop 3 AoEs right next to each other while walking up these little veins on the ground. And after that, the AoEs that you leave behind will disappear, but do not walk into them or they'll explode. Immediately afterwards, he's going to turn in a random direction and do a big blast across the arena, so get behind the boss. This is the next one that you may or may not get. So first he's going to do Raven's Claw, simply move to the back, find the shorter vein first. That's your safest zone towards the back. And then Undermine is the second one. It's the same thing, except we're not walking on the veins. This time we're just going to hang out in the back and drop the 3 AoEs under us far in the back. Remember, do not walk back into these or they'll explode. The way I remember it is just liquefaction, liquefy the veins, undermine the foot. Liquid goes inside veins. However you want to remember it. You know, it's different for everyone. Then he's going to turn around and do a blast, get behind the boss. By then, the boss is dead. And we're going to skip the cutscene because you've seen this a million times. You don't need to see it again. So at the very beginning of this fight, throw up some damage, save your cooldowns, or just reset it like we did to get all of your moves back and all of your cooldowns back. 2 ads will spawn, a red and a blue one, and then you'll get a debuff next to your name. Whatever color that debuff is, destroy the opposite color ad. So if you get a blue debuff, you're on the red ad. If you get a red debuff, you're on the blue ad. Burn them down as fast as humanly possible. You'll get some AoEs under you. Pop those Pictomancer shields. You can do this with 1 tank, that's solo. You can do this with 2 red mages. You can do this with any 2 players, tank and a healer. It really doesn't matter. We went in with 2 Pictomancers just for the fun of it, to see if it could be done, and it can, and it was a lot of fun. The final mechanic that you may or may not see, depending on your damage, is she's going to summon a big eye. Simply turn away from the eye to avoid petrification and, you know, one-shot it. And that's about it. Those are all the mechanics. To go over everything really quickly, at the very beginning, raid-wide, there's the Heli Claws. Simply stay in the back, hug the left AoE, move inwards. Stomp is your tank buster. Liquefaction is walk on the veins. No, sorry. Starts with Raven's Claw, hanging out in the back behind the small vein, the shorter one. Liquefaction is walk across the longer vein. Undermine is stay in the back, don't walk on the veins, drop the puddles. Don't stand in the puddles after you drop them or they'll explode. Immediately get behind the boss. The boss will turn into a blast. You can always reset during the ad phase to get all your moves back. Kill the opposite color ad as your debuff. And that's the fight. Thank you very much everyone for watching from the bottom of my red heart. Thank you Vex for hanging out with me and helping me with this fight. My name is Macarius Moonshadow, everybody, and if you want to join us on all of our Primal farms, please join our Discord. You're more than welcome to farm these mounts with us as we go through them all. My name is Macarius Moonshadow. We'll see you on the next one.